So recently I've been making quite a few videos about living in the Netherlands as an American, and throughout those videos I've insinuated or even explicitly stated that I make my money through YouTube. I make my money by talking to this camera and sharing my experience of living overseas. And I feel like it would be wrong of me to say that, to just casually state that, and to even showcase the lifestyle that I'm living and not explain how you can also live this type of lifestyle. That said, if you want to become a digital nomad so that you can move to the Netherlands or pretty much any country you want to in 2025, then this video is for you. Now, let's just get straight to it because it is absolutely freezing out here and I have 2 more videos to film after this. Okay, that is the life of a digital nomad. Now, the first thing you need to do to become a digital nomad in 2025 is you need to quit your 9-to-5 job. Now, I can already hear the alarms going off in your mind. You're thinking, Jordan, there is no way that I can quit my 9-to-5. I have too many responsibilities, I have bills. I hear you and I feel you. Okay, I have bills as well, and as a matter of fact, there was a point in time, believe it or not, and all of this is documented on my channel, there was a point in time where my monthly expenses were nearly $4,000. Okay, whatever bills you have, they're probably not $4,000 a month. But if they are, or if they're anywhere close to that, you very well might have to downgrade your lifestyle for a little bit so that you can give yourself the freedom and the flexibility to quit your job. So what this means is that, hey, maybe you have to trade in that Mercedes for a Kia Rio or a Nissan Versa or a Honda Civic. Maybe you have to move from that really nice apartment with 3 bedrooms, even though you're the only one living in it, to a shared room, a shared space at least. You have to downgrade your lifestyle so that you can upgrade your lifestyle overall, so that you can get back all of the freedom that you're missing out on by not being a digital nomad. So you need to put yourself in a position where you have the freedom to quit your job at the very least for 6 months to a year. So put yourself in a position where you have enough savings to be able to pay your bills for 6 months to a year without working at a 9-to-5 with no actual income. Or maybe you can even go and work part-time if that makes you feel better. The point is, you're very likely not going to become a digital nomad while working a 9-to-5 because 9-to-5s take too much of your time and your energy. Now, what do you need that time and that energy for? You need that time and that energy to make money online. Now listen, I am not one of these gurus who promises to help you make $100,000 a month online. I myself have never done that. What I can say is that I have not filed my taxes via, I don't even know the form name, okay, but basically the form for employees, I think a W-2. I haven't been a W-2 worker since I was 19 years old, and I'm 24. The vast majority of the money I've made in my whole entire life has come from YouTube. In other words, it's come from online. I've made most of my money online. And if you want to do the same, you're going to have to carve out space in your life to do that. Now, I know it may seem very complicated to make money online. At one point for me, it was as well. Okay, I was this 19-year-old college dropout who literally had no idea what he was doing in life. Didn't even know how to file my taxes or schedule a doctor's appointment. I didn't know anything about life itself. And suddenly I was tasked with this impossible objective, this impossible mission of making money online. And what I've learned throughout the years is that it literally comes down to 2 steps. Okay, if you want to make money online, which you need to make money online to be a digital nomad, but if you want to make money online, there are 2 steps to doing that. Step 1 is you learn a skill. You learn a skill. So you have to learn before you earn. Okay, if you don't have any skills, you're not going to make money online. Now for me, I learned the skill of talking to a camera and posting it on the internet in a way that is, I guess, easily digestible or enjoyable for people like you. I mean, clearly you're watching the video, so you must be enjoying it. But for you, maybe that's something else. It could be editing videos like this one. It could be cinematography. Maybe you're recording other people. Maybe you learn drop shipping, copywriting. There are a plethora of opportunities to learn valuable skills that people will pay you for. Okay, people are looking for people to help them scale their businesses, to help them make more money. If you can take a skill that you have and help other people make money, they will pay you money in return. They will pay you a percentage of what they will be earning from your services, and you will be well on your way to being a digital nomad. Now, that brings me to the next step that you need to take in order to become a digital nomad, in order to make money online. And that is, you need to take the skill that you've learned and you need to monetize it. You have to monetize your skill. Now, this right here, this is the hard part. This is where most people quit the digital nomad lifestyle. They say that making money online is a scam, even though people like myself are literally doing it every single day, which is still kind of crazy to say that, because there was a point in time when I thought it was impossible as well. As a matter of fact, fun fact, whenever I got monetized on YouTube, I literally cried. I literally bawled my eyes out like I just won the NBA Finals, because I thought it was impossible. But then looking back on it, it was inevitable. It was inevitable that I was going to make money online because I learned a skill and I kept applying that skill until I made money with it. Now, with other paths, let's say for example with copywriting, it's not necessarily just a matter of persisting, it's a matter of putting yourself out there in front of the right people, right? And this is called outreach. So in other words, you have to be the one to go out and pitch to other people. You have to do what is known as cold outreach. So you need to be DMing people, you need to be emailing people. Creators like myself, people like me, need copywriters. I don't need one right now, but I'm saying that if you know YouTubers, which I'm assuming you do, I'm assuming you watch YouTube because you're here, all of your favorite creators could benefit from having a copywriter on their team, or a video editor, or a cinematographer. These are all skills that you can learn and then reach out to them and maybe even do a little bit of work for free just to show that you are somebody of value. And then once they see the difference in the results that they're getting, you will be well on your way to making a very, very steady and potentially a very high income. So you need to make money online by learning a skill and then monetizing it. Now, once you've done that, once you've done the hard part of making money online, the next step is to book your flight. Book your flight, that's it. Okay, book your flight. You are ready to be a digital nomad. Now, where do you book a flight to? That's up to you. That's the beauty of being a digital nomad. You can literally decide to leave whatever country you're in and move to another country from one day to the next. You can decide on Thursday that you want to leave that country, and then by the following Sunday, you're in another country. You're finding yourself an apartment or some other living accommodation, etc. And it's literally that simple, right? The hard part is making money online, but even that is very simple in itself. If you're working a 9-to-5 right now, or if you've ever done literally anything in your life to make money, that means that you've shown the capacity for learning a skill. Some skills are harder to pick up than others, especially for some people, but the point is that if you put in enough time toward learning a skill, you are going to get to a point where you can then monetize that skill. You'll be competent enough to warrant monetization. But here's the key to learning a skill adequately enough to monetize it. Okay, I need you to listen very, very closely, because a lot of people struggle with this. Stick to one thing. Stick to one thing. I'm not saying you can't evolve or you can't pivot, but ultimately, if you decide today after watching this, I'm going to be a YouTuber, you need to stick to that decision. Stick to the decision of being a YouTuber, because if you decide to do YouTube for 6 months and then you suddenly switch over to drop shipping for 6 months, and then you switch over to Amazon FBA for 6 months, and then you switch to copywriting for 6 months, you're never going to make any progress. Alex Hormozi said it best. He said, business is not a game of best man wins, it's a game of last man standing. And so by simply continuing on the path that you're on, you guarantee that you won't lose at the very least. I can't guarantee that you'll win and become Mr. Beast, but I can guarantee that you will not lose. I can guarantee that if you don't quit, you will start making money with the skill that you're applying. So with YouTube, for example, if you make videos and you just don't stop making videos, eventually you are going to get monetized. And I can attest for YouTube, I can vouch for YouTube, that there are quite a few ways to make a lot of money on YouTube, and that's something I'll probably cover in another video. But whatever path you pick, once you start making money online, you are officially free to book that flight and take advantage of geo arbitrage so that you can literally live in a high-rise condo or maybe even a penthouse on $40,000 a year. So if you've made it to this point in the video, then clearly you are very interested in the topic of becoming a digital nomad so that you can travel the world like I do. And if that's the case, be sure to follow me on Instagram at greenxjordan. I have a link in the description and the pinned comment. Follow me on Instagram because I have a major announcement coming very, very soon, exclusively on Instagram, and exclusively for people like you who are into the digital nomad / travel lifestyle. Follow me as soon as you possibly can so that you don't miss this exclusive announcement.